Hi, it's me who starts today. Good morning, 6 o'clock on your Wednesday morning. We'll get it together.
Yeah, it's full on spring in my world today.
It is because you got the low socks on, the tropical shirt.
Low socks. I rode my bike in. Yeah.
Yeah. His bike is in the hallway.
It is in the hallway. The reason it's in the hallway, because I'm very excited about this. Paris Dancaster comes up at the end of April,
Yes.
feeling like April today.
And all kinds of changes for that race coming up. Huge changes.
So we have organizer John Thorpe coming up on the show, and I said, John, bring your bike. I'll bring my bike. We'll put them on the trainers in the studio, and we'll do a little training while we talk about Paris Dancaster.
Okay,
because
so it really is your bike.
it is my bike. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were fibbing because I thought, wow, it's so mild outside today that someone actually rode their bike into work. I was being serious, and then you were like, yeah, that was my bike. I was like, but I saw your car.
Well, technically, it's actually Elizabeth's bike that I threw in the back of my car that I'm using today.
Okay,
but excited to have that because it's feeling like April today, Brian.
Yeah.
It really is, and it's going to be a record breaker today. We get to the forecast high of 15 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
15. Like St. Catharines could hit 17 degrees today. What?
Oh, there's something wrong with our planet, but I love it.
You know, I mean, yeah, I know. We think, oh, this is just way too warm for the middle of February.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even for the middle of March, it would be too warm.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, this
it really
is like
is.
end of March, what, April temperatures?
Yeah, this is more like April weather to get temperatures like this. The problem is that we're going to have some showers this morning and wind. We got a wind warning in effect right now for a lot of the horseshoe, so it's going to be really windy. Now, we did set a new record temperature yesterday by about a degree, but today we could smash it. We could just.
What is the old record? That's what I wanted to ask.
For today, it's about 8.9 back in 1976.
So almost double.
Yeah, almost double the temperature. Yeah, so yesterday we broke a record. Today looks like we will break a record because we're almost there right now. We're sitting at 7 degrees already here this morning.
Sad about it.
And Lily's here for our first chit chat of the morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, I am here and filming for the Warner Brothers sequel Joker. Folie à deux is underway in New York City. Do you like that accent? Do you like that? Here's a first look at the trailer.
Okay, did you like it?
Yes. It was dark.
Not sure?
Exactly. I'm on the fence because it's very good. He's such a wonderful actor, and he really dives into the role. It's pretty dark. And like it's sometimes like, do I want to be watching this?
Right? Like, is this healthy for me? Is this good for my brain?
Some certain things. So, but Lady Gaga, she is fabulous.
What's the character everybody's saying that she plays? Who's the female kind of nemesis of Joker? What's
Don't
her
know.
name?
In like the comic books? I'm not.
Harley Quinn, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's who she plays
Right.
in this. So it's going to be interesting for, Joker and Batman fans out there.
She is a really good actor.
Is she not?
Yes, yeah.
I know. She's very surprising.
House of Gucci?
House of Gucci. Have you seen that one?
I have not. No.
She is so good.
Really?
Like you forget that she's Lady Gaga.
Yeah, and such a phenomenal artist in her own right, singer,
Fabulous.
actor.
Speaking of dark, like there's the Joker, and then there's this.
There's Ted
so
Lasso.
not
Oh,
dark.
it's so dark.
Yes, so dark, right? It's like it's the same world.
So good. Ted Lasso is back, if you can believe it.
So that's the thing he does with his team. He stuck when he came, he stuck a poster that said "Believe" and
above his office.
People took it down, blah blah blah. But this is
they would
nice
like
because
hit it on their way to
everybody
the
now
game.
believes it.
And it's got people into soccer that weren't into soccer before.
Well, you don't
right?
even have to like sports to watch the show. Because like it doesn't really focus around sports.
You do have to
at
like
all.
shortbread though.
You do have to like shortbread.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, now we're going to take dark to a whole new level. And the viewer discretion is a little bit advised for kids in the room right now. A micro-budget horror film is bringing the world of Winnie the Pooh into darker territory than ever before as the character passes into the public domain. After 95 years of saying things like, "A hug is always the right size," Pooh is now violently terrorizing a remote house of university students in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. There is so much to unpack with this movie and how wrong it is, in my opinion. How you feel about Mickey Mouse going public and potentially turning into something like that, right, you guys? Like, this is frightening children for decades to come.
That old boy would be changing. Oh boy.
Or, oh boy, oh boy, oh, like, it's just
Let's
not
just
okay.
not go there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. That's it. I'll
go to
leave you with
Brian.
that.
No, I don't want to hear.
Sorry,
No, I'm not. Winnie the Pooh. No, Winnie the Pooh can't be dark. No.
Yeah, like Batman's already dark, but Winnie and like
Eeyore is just the right amount of dark.
they killed Eeyore. They killed him to eat him.
Spoiler alert if you're watching.
Well, you saw it in the preview. It said R.I.P. Eeyore. Sorry, I killed him.
All right.
Just after 7 this morning on your Wednesday morning, and wow, is it going to be a really, really warm day today.
We're over a month away from the first day of spring.
Yes.
It's the 21st, Brian?
Yeah.
21st of March, yes.
21st of March.
Yeah. I'll double check on the exact moment.
Oh, exactly.
Yes, he always has the minute.
The minutes.
I can do that. I can do that.
I think, morning guys.
Morning.
Spring is the one that we love the most.
Yes.
Isn't it? Because
Yes.
after
Yes.
a long winter, the countdown, and spring finally arrives and we know it's coming.
Yeah.
This winter's been a little different.
We haven't really had one.
Yeah, we've had a couple of
No.
little bites of winter, but that's about it. It really hasn't been much of a winter at all.
I
You're
know.
right.
There's so many people that look forward to building the backyard rink, and that's been
Yeah.
non-existent for
On all the people
anybody.
that kind of work in the industry.
Yeah.
It's their
Yeah.
job
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
clear
So it's been-
snow and salt roads.
That's right.
and
Yep. And we've had a couple of bouts of some cold temperatures, but then it's just climbed up again. So even if you go, yay, it's cold, we'll go out and do the rink, and it just
Yeah.
doesn't last.
No
And
consistency
you
right
think
there.
about farmers too, because they rely on
Yes.
all that snow
That's right,
for
yeah.
moisture in the ground.
Yeah.
And when it all melts in
Yeah.
the spring, they get the moisture, which is exactly what they want. But it's all melted already, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't it weird? It's going to be 15 today, and we're complaining about it. It seems weird, doesn't it? But
Because
yeah.
it's unnatural,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
there's
it's
I
like
know.
wrong.
it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
supposed to happen.
Yeah.
This
Well,
way.
yeah, well,
a really cool concept here at the laundry rooms in Hamilton. Aaron, this is not the only location, correct, for the laundry room?
That is correct. So we have another location open in Waterloo right now, and it's been open for months now. And I'm so excited. We have 2 locations coming to Kitchener and Cambridge that are opening in March. So a lot
Wow.
of growth planned, and we've just been so excited to see how well it's been received so far.
That's so great. And I know at this location, not a ton of amenities located at the hotel, but you don't necessarily need amenities when you are in such a vibrant community.
Thank you. Yes, it's such a good point. You know, we really love to push our guests out into the neighborhood in which they're staying. So one of the ways we do that is on our website, we have our neighborhood guides. So once you book with us, you can log onto the site and check out whatever coffee shops you want to see, our recommendations for restaurants in the area.
It's so easy. So you guys are like your one-stop concierge.
That's what we're going for, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of talk in the industry about what is the new luxury. And in our minds, luxury is personalizing your trip when you go somewhere, right? And that means
Yeah.
introducing people to cool and up-and-coming neighborhoods that they might not have seen otherwise.
Well, it's true, and I'm relatively new to the area, but this whole little stretch here in Augusta Street, it's really beautiful, and I can't wait to see what it's like in the summer. And you guys are planning a patio, are you not?
We are.
Rooftop.
So, rooftop patio is coming spring 2023. We are lifting a food truck onto the roof.
No, you're
you
not.
heard it here first. Yes. So we're really excited to, you know, just animate the street and bring back a lot of the life that we loved about Augusta Street when we were here.
Yeah. Now, how do people get in touch? How do they book? What's the easiest way to connect with
So
you guys?
you can find us online at thelaundryrooms.ca. You can select your location. You can see what locations we have coming up. You can decide if you want to stay for one night, 1 week, 1 month if you want to, or longer. And from there, all the booking is done right online.
Amazing. I love how it's not snobby. Like, you don't have to, well, if you're booking on the weekends, you have to book 2 nights minimum.
No.
You know, like you can
Whatever.
do what works for you.
Whatever you need, we're here to help. Yep.
I love that. Okay, coming up, we're going to take a full room tour, so don't go anywhere. Lots more coming up on Morning Live.
We're chit-chatting about the Oscars, and listen, the Oscars, it's tough to draw people in, right?
It is, especially this year.
This guy, he draws me in because I'm a fan of his.
Of course. And I
Right.
think that's why I kind of choose to talk about him a little bit, because I think a lot of us are friends of fans.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Of
Jimmy
Jimmy
Kimmel.
Kimmel. He's hosting the Oscars, and in typical Kimmel style, he tweeted this trailer. It's really good. So I think, yeah, and maybe it'll draw more people in just to kind of see him.
Or see if they hand out the wrong award at the end of the night. 'Cause I
Yes.
think that's the last time that he hosted. They gave it to the
Oops.
wrong. They gave it
Went
to the wrong
to
movie.
went to La La Land.
And it wasn't supposed to.
No, it
No.
was Moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Shucks, silly us. Okay, well, the Oscars are coming up in March. Speaking of awards, actor Kevin Costner finally got to hold his Golden Globe Award.
That's my favorite.
That is Kevin Costner, but it's also The
love Kevin
Bodyguard for
Costner.
me.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Like
he's got some nice stuff.
I loved him in Field of Dreams, but
Yeah.
The Bodyguard, I don't know. I think I was in grade 9 when it came out, and the soundtrack and just that whole movie was so influential for me.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
And kids, you know what? We watched in something called a VCR.
Yeah.
It came with this tape that
And you had to rewind.
you would put it into this VCR.
It's like a rectangular shape.
And you
and
have
it
to
was
fast
thick
forward and
big.
rewound. And if you rented it, you had to make sure that you rewound it before you took
Yeah.
it back.
Kind and rewind.
Please be kind. Rewind. Do we have time for Rebel Wilson or no? Okay, Rebel Wilson is entering the dating game, but not for herself. She's launching a new dating app called Fluid. The Fluid app will be available later on this month.
Wow.
And that's cool. There's so
dating
many
apps.
dating apps out there. It's like there's no surprise that we're just adding another one to the mix.
Yeah,
Good,
it's just a
yeah.
world I don't know. Okay, coming up after 8 o'clock, I know this world. Paris to Ancaster bike race is back. It's at the end of April. It's feeling like the end of April today, but great to have John Thorpe because we have bikes. We're going to be on bikes.
You're gonna be training.
We're going to be training for
You
the race
riding
coming
around
up.
the studio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, Rachel Node from In Between Magazine is back with ways to beat the winter blahs.
Okay, if you're celebrating a birthday today, you share it with Amber Riley from Glee. Happy birthday.
Enjoying the beautiful view from one of the rooms here at the laundry rooms. I'm joined by Erin. What an incredible space. Tell
Thank
us
you.
about the concept here. You guys just recently opened in the fall or end of summer, I believe.
End of summer, that's
End
right.
of summer. What a great spot. Tell me about the concept.
Thank you so much. So I think really ultimately what we try and describe ourselves as is the alternative to traditional hotels and random rentals.
Okay.
So we offer the space, flexibility, comforts of home with stove, fridge, etc.
Yeah.
And marry that with the personalized service of a great hotel.
That's amazing. So when people come and they check in, you don't actually even have to see anybody. You just kind of scan your little code and away you go.
That's right. So as soon as you book, you're going to get all your information to your phone, QR code to open the door lock on your room, and from there it can be as touchless as you want. You can come and go as you please, or we like to consider ourselves guest obsessed. So every one of our properties has, a general manager on site that's there to text with you and let you know anything about the area that you want to know.
Guest obsessed. That is such a great catchphrase.
Thank you.
I'm surprised no one's come up with it yet because you're the first person I've ever heard say that.
Oh, thanks.
Now, this is one of your larger rooms, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is actually. So this is one of our 2-bedroom units. We have 1-bedroom units, we have bunk beds, and the whole point of that is so you can bring the whole family if you want. You can bring the pet if you want.
So
we're
pet friendly.
We are pet friendly. You can bring your small little furry friend. We're going to have yappy hours on the roof in the summer.
Okay, that's adorable.
Yeah, because what we're finding is people, are traveling different these days, and often they have to
Yeah.
relocate for longer periods of time, and that means they want to bring the family.
Is that kind of what you're finding as well? Like some people, you have the option that you can stay for a night, but you can also stay longer term?
That's exactly right, yes. So you can stay for a night if you want to, if you're in town for a concert, or if you're traveling for work and relocating, you can stay up to 3 months. Even longer if you want to.
Wow, you just kind of have to probably rebook after those 3 months.
That's right, yeah.
What an incredible space. And a lot of the art on the wall, this is from local?
Yeah, so we really try and create a sense of space. One of the things we talk about is we find a lot of hotels we describe as hotel anywhere. So regardless of what city you're in, it kind of looks the same and the experience is the same. We really try and inject a sense of place into every one of our locations. And one of the ways we do that is by partnering with local artists to kind of bring some exposure to the community so people really feel like they're staying in the neighborhood that they're staying in when they're here.
Well, I love it. Thanks so much, Sharon. What a great tour.
Which is really
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday morning. So I just found out something cute.
Yeah.
So you can't move
No.
because your camera's out of focus.
My camera's out of focus today, as you might have noticed. So, Director Laura, no.
So I could do all kinds of things. I could
because
spin
like
the chair.
as you know, and any viewer knows that watches, like I'm very I like to-
Animated.
and I like to move a lot because I think it's like a nervous tic that I have, but I have to stay still so they can focus the camera on me. So I'll be staying still
Okay.
from here on in.
I'd be in trouble.
Let's see how long that lasts.
How long that lasts. So if you see them all fuzzy, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Don't adjust your sets. All right. Don't adjust your sets when you see the temperature today. Oh, gee, right.
Yeah, we're going to climb again, and we'll climb again this hour. We were 7 degrees before we started. We're now at 10, which is a new record for today already, but going all the way to 15 today.
So what did you say? Was St. Catherine's going to get 17?
17 today. That's the forecast high. for St. Catharines today, 17 degrees.
Is this one of the days where we can go out and enjoy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, as long as you lean into the wind, because that wind is going to be possibly to 90 kilometers an hour today.
Giving us a new hairdo.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be just scooping it back if you're looking into it.
Right, we've made it to Plank, which is the restaurant that is downstairs from the laundry rooms, and hanging out with Chef Brian, making one of the dishes that they have on their menu. What are we making today?
So right now we're gonna make our short rib braised Yorkies.
Oh, yummy.
So it's 3-hour braised red wine Yorkies that we're gonna put into the oven. It's a little small tapas, so everyone can share around here. So we like to focus on over here at Plank Restaurant.
So that is kind of the concept, right? A
Yes.
sharing community feeling, right?
Correct.
So I come in with like a table of 3 people. How many plates do I order?
I would suggest with 3 people, about 3 to 4.
Yeah.
You can push it to 5 really, but we also have a bunch of drinks and whatnot, so we'll see how full you guys can get. But it is a small, and it is a large menu with a lot of small plates.
Yeah.
So I do suggest trying at least 3 to 4 for 3 people. Yes.
Okay. Now what comes next? So we cook it.
So we got this in our jus gravy right now. Just gonna heat that up, and then we have our 3 Yorkies over here. We're just gonna heat that up as well. Put some in that oven. And while we make this, actually also have some baos going as well. So we have these Korean baos that we make over here, and some gochujang sauce, and then nice steamed up sesame buns, and we can get those going as well.
Oh, okay. Delicious.
If you want to join me over on this side?
Yep. Luke's following you. So you can still talk to me even though you can't see me. I'm way back here.
That's totally fine.
I'm way back here.
So your chicken, we're just gonna drop that down. Let that go for about 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then while we're waiting for that, we're gonna back up over here.
And pizza's a big one on your menu too.
Pizza is a big one over here. Fan favorites, the Big Bird and the d'Italiano.
I was just about to say the Big Bird's my favorite.
Yeah. That's everyone's go-to. I do highly suggest trying those while you're over here.
And how often do you find that your menu items change? Because sometimes people will show up, I know, and they'll be like, hey, they took off my blah, blah, blah off the menu.
So this menu is actually a pretty good one. It's called the Big Hitter. So we got all the menus for the past 10 years put in, and all the good ones are in this menu right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we go through, but usually we do seasonal. So right now we're still finishing off our winter one, and our spring one should be coming up very soon.
Oh, that's
Probably in
so
the next
great.
month or 2. Yes.
I love that seasonal change.
Right. So we always have that stuff going, and you see, we try and get more local product and what's in season. So everything's top notch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the chicken's done now?
Yep, chickens are done, nice and warmed up. So we're just gonna add our little gochujang sauce in there. Give it a nice toss.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good back here. It smells amazing.
Okay, now we're just gonna plate it.
All right, while you finish doing that, we are going to be coming back on Morning Live. And yes, we're going to get the tour of the restaurant, and we're going to try some of this deliciousness.
Beautiful.
Lots more coming up on Morning Live.
Time for this hour's Chit Chat.
Do I smell? Do I bite? Like, what's going on?
No, actually, you do. After being on that bike.
Totally. I still got my bike shoes on. There we
You're
go.
sitting so close, and then you move so very far away.
It's kind of like, yeah, all right, we're on. Let's go.
Okay, I have some funny stories to share about this, but it's time to celebrate the illustrious hippopotamus.
Ooh,
Not
love
for Christmas,
hippos.
Brian, not for Christmas, because I know it's going to be in his head now. Their bodies produce an oily reddish slime that protects them from the ultraviolet rays. Another fun fact. I'm in the newsroom thinking, oh, hippos are so cute. I'm going to talk about World Hippo Day. Jonathan, our news writer, yells over, hey, Emily, did you know that hippos are incredibly dangerous? They actually kill a ton of people every year. I was like,
Thank you, Jonathan.
tell me more. So we, of course, do some research, and they kill up to 500 people a year in Africa.
Running them over?
Well,
Charging.
we didn't get
Charging?
into that type of detail.
I think
but
it's charging and
it
crushing.
has to be,
Yeah.
right? And they've got incredibly sharp teeth, so they can be very deadly.
Yeah.
My son, cute story, had a little hippo, and that was his security animal and his security blanket. We lost Hippo on an airplane traveling to Antigua when he was about 2, maybe 3. He's 7 now and still talks about Hippo.
Oh, really?
The mom guilt is real in that one.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like you got him back.
No. No.
Do you know what else about hippos? They're really messy. So they will.
Oh, they poop?
No, they poo. So they
Projectile?
projectile poo.
Have you never seen that video?
And then they swish their tails around so that it spreads out, so it looks like they're a wider,
They
like a
would have been
bigger
good on
animal.
the farm.
Yeah. No, well, they do.
Spread the
they,
manure.
they do that to spread their, alpha.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't
to
come
show
near
their
me.
dominance,
This
yeah.
is my,
Showing
this
their
is my,
dominance.
this is my
But
poo.
there's a really funny video. That's how I knew this. Because of the video, the poo's coming out and the tail's flapping. The poo's just
Yeah,
spraying.
it goes everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can Google that right now.
I'm gonna find it and send it to you. Okay, now gross to gross. Do you love Peeps? You know those little tiny
No.
Peeps?
I like them when
Marshmallows.
they're stale.
Ooh, stale Peeps.
Stale
Really?
marshmallows. I love
See,
stale
you're the first
marshmallows.
person I've ever heard that likes Peeps.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
If you just can't get enough of them, imagine you could drink them. You can, thanks to Pepsi.
Ew.
So this year, they're giving the people what they want, but not forever. Pepsi X Peeps will only be available in mini cans and 20-ounce bottles for a limited time.
What do they taste like? Is it sugar? Is it just like?
It's marshmallows with sugar. Yeah, and we gotta
But
go.
yeah, I don't love the flavor either of a Peep.
All right. You love the flavor at the Plank Resto Bar?
So good, you guys. It was so good. Luke and I were just stuffing our faces. Watch this. We are at Plank Resto Bar, which is right downstairs from the laundry rooms on the bottom floor of all of the rooms. And I'm here with owner Doug. What a great concept.
Thanks very much, Emily. Yeah, it's great to be in Hamilton. We've just been open a couple months now, so
Yeah.
going great. Yeah, we're very excited to be in this neck of the woods. I was here back in the '90s, so seeing the transformation of Augusta has been really fun for me. Really exciting.
I love that. So you really get enthusiastic about the people in this community coming to check out your space, because you guys just opened in the last couple of months,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. We're only a couple of months in, and the restaurant vibe here in Hamilton's been very exciting. But our neighbors, everybody from the Judge to Steve's Open Kitchen around the corner, has just been phenomenal with
Yeah.
us and very inviting.
That's amazing. And the vibe here, I love the vibe. How would you describe it?
I always call it rec room chic. It's kind of fun.
Ooh.
It's a little eclectic and a little fun. We've got a little bit of everything going on, and 70s music. It's got a good vibe. It's got
That's
a good
amazing.
Vibe. Great age group, good people.
Yeah, so now if people want to come and do big groups, do they have to kind of make reservations in advance, or what do you recommend?
Like right now, I recommend that they email to us. Just go on the website and email the size of the group that you're looking for. I mean, we could take larger groups a little bit later on at night, but we've been luckily very fortunate, been very blessed with a busy restaurant for the opening, so it's hard to get in the bigger groups earlier.
Yeah.
But this summer we're opening up. We'll have another 40 seats out front, I hope, and then we've got a rooftop patio coming on, which will be another 4,000 square feet.
That is going to be so
awesome.
much fun. Now, I
Yeah.
heard rumor of a food truck. Is that true?
Yeah, so we got a food truck that has been purchased in Miami, and then we're bringing that in. It'll get craned up 6 stories and then
That's
thrown
so
up on the
cool.
roof. It's really neat. Yeah,
That is
that's
so
a really
cool.
cool vibe. Should
You know
be
what
kinda
else
fun.
I love about this place? And I know of the one in Bronte, the Plank.
Yeah.
And it's all tapas. So it's all very like community focused, sharing, everybody kind of sitting down together and grabbing a little taste of here,
Yeah,
taste
it's a
of
lot
that.
of fun. That's exactly what we do. We do small plates, and we have small little items like the bao, which is awesome, our chicken with a marinated slaw, and we've got the Yorkies, which our menu changes very frequently. So every 3-4 months we flip the menu around and we start changing things out. The Yorkies here are awesome, like a little bit of short rib braised down and then served with a nice gravy and slawed onions and such. It's great dish.
All right, so if I'm going to try one of them, which one do you suggest I
You know
try?
what? I don't think you should try one. I think you should try both. But I would start with a bite of the bao, which is the steamed bao buns are awesome. Give it a little squeeze of the lime on top, and that'll cut some of the heat in there. And
Oh, are they spicy?
a little bit spicy. There's a little bit of flavor there.
All right, that means Luke's going to really like these because he likes the spice. Oh, this is so great. Oh my gosh, they're so soft.
Right?
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
It's great.
Oh my God.
But we have lots of fun little items for you to try. If you've got a bigger appetite, we offer some bigger bites, and we've got great thin crust pizzas. A little bit of everything for everybody. So you'll definitely find something for everyone in your group when you come down to Plank.
And I love the bar scene. Like to sit at the bar here.
Yeah.
You're making friends.
Yeah, it's a great bar. This whole bar constructed just outside of Hamilton, and master woodworker obviously, and it's over 40 feet. This one section is just 40 feet long, and plus the other part of the bar, but they're all delivered in one piece and installed. It was amazing to me to see that kind of craftsmanship.
It's incredible.
Amazing, yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, Doug, for having us.
Great to
and
have you guys here.
letting
We'll
us,
see you next time you're around.
have the treats. We will definitely be back as soon as that rooftop patio opens up. We're in.
Look forward to it.